Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? I feel like I mess this intro up every other episode. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to where I read every single chapter of my bio textbook. In the last episode, we started Spyro 2, I explained everything, and got the Talisman and Glimmer. In this episode, we'll be exploring Summer Forest and hopefully getting the majority of the gems, because I don't think we can get everything. Now, I'm going to start this episode off with something mind-blowing. We can swim. We can't go underwater. Yet. And as you can probably see, there's stuff underwater that we need to get. Which means we need to learn how to swim. But we can swim. That's a fantastic. It's new, exciting. And I forgot I don't have 99 lives anymore. And don't worry, there'll probably be an episode where I'm like, alright, let's get 99 lives. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna die too many times in this game. Right.
This is the homeworld called Summer Forest.
Yes. Alright, she's just telling us what's what. And we're gonna ignore her because I already do that. So this is basically just like the tutorial area, even though it's the first world, it really is just a tutorial world. It acts as both a tutorial world and an actual, like, main world. I mean, so does the majority of a lot of the first worlds. But, like, it does its job. Overall, I really like this world. There's a lot of things about this world that I really enjoy. And overall, it's pretty easy. Hey.
Ripto smashed this bridge.
Yes. So it's teaching how to glide and all that stuff. But I already know how to do all that stuff. So I'm not too worried about it. I really am not.
Sparks.
Hey. We already know about Sparks. It's teaching us everything that we should have learned from the first Spyro game. So I'm not too worried about hearing the dialogue for now. And overall, the dialogue isn't all that interesting. So don't worry about it. It's, pretty interesting what you can learn, I guess, if this was your first game, and then going to Spyro 1, it could be really weird.
Nice, Spyro.
But yeah. You probably can't tell, but this is actually an orb mission.
Okay.
Basically, it's just teaching you how to glide and how to do everything. And then it introduces a new thing. What it does is, at the last point of the jump, if you press triangle, you will stop gliding, but you also will do a little hop. He gives you an orb for doing it, and that's great. Brings us that much closer to doing it. And overall, that's one of the main few things you're going to learn. There's a lot more things that were added in this game that weren't in Spyro 1 that makes certain platforming a little bit more difficult, but also a little bit more interesting. And I think if you watch, you'll definitely realize, oh wait, it's kind of interesting. Also, I was already wrong. I said there wasn't a 25 gem, but there actually is. It's a pinkish gem. Hey, moneybags. So we need 500 gems. However, we can't get 500 gems because there isn't 500 gems in both of the worlds. So we're gonna head to Idle Springs, or we could head to Colossus, but I'd head to Idle Springs first because it's right in front of us. So this is where the whole thought of we need to come back comes through. The thoughts that we need to come back before we can actually do something is very apparent, and it's really just the beginning of stuff like this. But once you unlock more and more things, you can start coming back to more and more worlds and realize, oh wait, we can get everything now. Also, every time you head into a world, a cutscene will occur. So, there's that. Acts as a bit of a comedic relief. And overall, isn't that? It's not that funny, but it's not that bad. I mean, it's nice to It's... I'd rather have this rather than just a loading screen of me flying.
Spyro,
And then always in a level, the main civilian of the world will be there in a hat or something like that and tell you what's what, and tell you what's the issue and what you need to do to fix it. Overall, pretty nice. And yeah, gives you definitely gives you your objective. Your whole thing in this level is to save everybody. And if you don't save everybody, well then the door doesn't open. Yeah, it's a nice little thing, and it gives you more objectives rather than just get to the end or look around. But it does mean I have to pay a little bit more attention because I can't just talk. I mean, I can just talk, but it's like, now I actually have to, like, somewhat try to pay attention. So there's that.
Those metal shields.
Yeah, dog, I already know it's good. Also, for some reason, I've been able to blow right past them with my fire. Yeah, like, that's odd. You're supposed to charge them, but you can just do that and kill them instantly. I didn't know I could do that. That's actually really odd, especially because the whole thing is that, yeah, you need to destroy them with your charge. That is really weird. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me. You also get a lot of lives in this game, I've noticed. You get a lot. It's nice, because you know you're not going to get a game over. Wait. Hold on. Something's weird. I know this is a little bit of an odd... Something's off. Something is off. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Use the right.
Yeah, something's definitely off. Okay, I think... Alright. Okay. Now, I'm going to explain this, and it's going to be weird. So, I've beaten this game, and I've got 100% on it. And once you beat it, and once you get everything in the game, it allows you to get to a secret world. Very similar to how Spyro 1 did. It allows you to get a super fireball, which breaks everything. And I have it. And I haven't beaten the game. As you can probably tell, I am only 4% into this game. So it's really weird, the fact that I have that. Hold on. Now, give me a second. I'm actually going to look up a cheat code, because it might fix it. Genuinely. Genuine. Alright? I think... And I'm not even joking. I think I literally have this cheat on, but it's not, like, intentional. It's because I beat the game already. I don't know why. Hold on. Not Year of the Dragon, but Ripto's Rage. So I'm going to try to do this. Alright. Left, right, R1, 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 R1 square. I did have it on. What? That makes no sense. Okay. In Spyro 2, I'm going to read the description. In Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, you can toggle whether Spyro has Super Flying Breath or his regular fire tech. This cheat code only works for Spyro 2 and only works after you collected all 1,000 gems and 64 orbs, which I've done neither of. So, yeah, that's really weird. I like it. I mean, it made certain parts of this game a lot easier than I was expecting them, but we're back to the normal fire breath. Yeah, that was really odd. Okay, well now, none of that is... Now the game's gonna be a little bit harder, okay? Alright. Good talk. I genuinely didn't, think that was a thing, and I'm sorry. If you feel cheated, I get it. I mean, I did somehow cheat the game without me even knowing. I guess it carries over. I genuinely believe it carries over. Because that's really weird. I mean, playing the game with Super Fire Breath, I'm all for it. But I'm showing you a playthrough for, like, other reasons, so I also don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I do apologize. The enemies that have metal shields, you do need to ram them. Yeah. Alrighty.
It's
Alright.
fabulous to see you, Spyro.
Hey.
Now-
I got you, dog. Don't worry. Yeah, it's just weird. So this teaches you the supercharge. Nothing we haven't already seen. But rather than a ramp or a hill, you just need a little bit of a gate.
Look at that.
And then boom, you got it. That's really it. It's kind of nice. Being able to just kind of walk through the area and then like just exploring. I like exploring and then finding objectives to do and then, well, doing them. It's nice. Nice way to play the game, I think. Alright, so now we're done over here. There are a lot of like little side areas that have just like one objective in them, and you'll notice that as you play the game. And that's that really. It's just, oh yeah, there's that little thing there. There's nothing in them that's like interesting or anything. The only interesting thing would be a slight chance of like an orb or gems or something. Or a skill point. Skill points are things that I talked about early on in the playthrough of Spyro 1, but it's basically, if you do them, you get concept art. So if you're not interested in that, then, well, I'm sorry. Because then it doesn't really matter. Because if you're interested in that, I'm not doing it, but if you're not interested in that, then, well, great. Yeah, I think I should have stayed up there. Yeah, I should have stayed up there. Hold on. If I could probably cheat my system here. It's kind of finicky sometimes. This hover thing doesn't always work. Sometimes I'll just cancel your flight. I mean, that's fine. This doesn't always work sometimes. We'll just come from the top rope. That'll be easier to do. But yeah, these levels are going to be really short. The issue of getting everything in them more comes from having to backtrack and like having to get all the orbs and do like certain objectives in them. That's the issue, rather than just it being, you know, get to the end. I don't know. Alright, I'm sweating. I'm dying in a hot room because it's hot. Alright, just give me a break. Where do I go? Why am I lost? It's a good question, honestly. Oh yeah, we could talk to this guy, by the way. Hey! He'll get this talisman and the way to leave. This means we're done with the level. We can leave at any time. But I'm not done with the level. I still have stuff to do. We do have the 500 gems needed to unlock the swimming ability, and then we can go back and get the rest of the gems that we couldn't get before in Summer Forest. But I'm gonna wait until probably next episode to do that, or get the swimming ability, and then come back here to get it, and then get the swimming ability again. Go back. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. Because there's a lot of stuff underwater we can't get because of the lack of swimming ability we have in our arsenal. Truly. This is the 8th episode I've recorded today. I've recorded 8 episodes of Spyro 1, and this would be the 2nd episode of Spyro 2. Jeez, you gotta... I really put time and effort into these things. I started at 1 o'clock and it's 6 o'clock now. You gotta respect my pure grind. All right, I rise and grind. I'm joking, of course, but you know I do try with these episodes. You gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. I believe there was... Huh. There's definitely something I'm missing, but I'm not sure. I know there's something that I want to do, but I'm not sure where it is. I genuinely don't remember where this thing is. So, there's that. And I think I can do it without getting the swimming ability. I mean, we'll find out later, I guess. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess we'll be right back. And as you will see in a second, every time you leave an area from the exit gate, you will always get an ending cutscene. Kind of showing that they fixed their situation, or they made peace. In this case. They're nice little things to watch. They're not crazy great, but yeah. I you know, we are the way through the game when it comes to like getting gems. There are 10,000 gems in the game completely, and we already have 844, and I know that said 744, but because we spent 100 gems, we spent 100 gems on money bags.
Great.
Plus now 500. It allows us to kind of add those up and say, oh yeah, we actually have this. So now we have 844 still, but we only show that we have 244. So, yeah. That's fun, right? I hope it is. So now we have the ability to swim. We can actually do about everything in this area. I believe we can do everything, not just about everything. So now we can go underwater by pressing square. We can't breathe fire, alas, because that wouldn't work. But what we can do is swim through these areas and get the gems that we couldn't have obtained. Which means, well, we can get the gems that we couldn't obtain. I think that's the entire thing we can do, you know? Overall, I really like water in this game. Not as much as other games. It's not bad, though, so I'm pretty happy with that. And this area is the area where I thought, where I thought I missed something. Hey, bud. So I need to turn all these things yellow, I believe. So we do this. We do this. We do this. I didn't even practice that beforehand. I'm just really good at the game. So now what we gotta do, we'll ask him again just in case.
Wow, Spyro, you did it. I mean...
Yeah, meet him at the pond. So now we have to swim out of this area. And I believe meet him at this big tiki head right here. Yeah.
This idol says
Foreman Bud. That's a good name. So this whole thing is feeding him red and yellow fish without feeding him a red one. It's not very hard. It really isn't that bad. I think there could be harder challenges. And with that, that's it.
okay.
So now here comes my favorite puzzle, because there is no way to feasibly figure this out without guessing. Because it's over here. We have to first do all these guys. And as you saw there, we have to go through the area again and do everything. And that is something I do, I don't like, having to do everything again once you leave the area. But it kind of grows on you. So we can't burn these guys, as I just showed. Unlike before, where I could burn them because I had the super fire flame thing on without knowing. So there was that. But I'm happy I figured that out now rather than figuring it out later in the game, because I was like, because that would be kind of cheating you guys and saying, yeah, you guys could just do this. But in reality, you couldn't because you didn't have that cheat on. But hey, now that I know that's for some reason a thing that just have on default, which is odd, I won't do that. I'll make sure I'll fix it if it happens again. So now we're over here. Now this place,
If you jump up,
this doesn't give you any order as to what to do. It doesn't. You got moon on a star on an octagon. I believe that's an octagon. Yeah, octagon. Circle on a triangle, a moon on a triangle, and a square on a, not a pentagon. What is that? That's an octagon. What is this? This is also an octagon. Okay. It does not tell you whatsoever what to do. So, I'm going to say circle. Then, I'm going to say, star, nope.
let's.
I don't know where it tells you the order. I don't know, so I've had to figure this one out. Genuinely, if I knew the order, then I would just do it. I think then it's probably this. No. So we know the circles first. I got that right. Then it's the hexagon for sure. Octagon. Nope. It's the one to my right.
Let's.
So it's this. Then it's this. Then it's this. Nope.
Let's.
Yeah, you're gonna hear let's start over multiple times. So there's only 3 more options. Then it's star. Then it's square. Then it's star. I think I might understand the puzzle,
Nice.
but I also probably don't. But yay! We did it! We got the final gem. And all we need is 10 more gems. The hard thing is that they're both called gems. Like, actually they're called orbs. The circles are called orbs. I call them gems without realizing. Yeah, they're called orbs. The gems are the, well, gems. And if you hear me say gems, and you see it, then you see it's an orb, just remember that I'm talking about an orb, not a gem. But, I mean, in this case, we do actually need 10 more gems. But, yeah. But we got all the orbs, which is great, because, I mean, look at the time. It's been so long. So now, I believe I have to head up here and head right over here. Because I'm missing 10 gems. Where is it? I actually don't know. Where are the gems? Are they down here? They are down here. I just saw it. Oh. Missed you too. Alrighty, and with that, the level is 100% completed. We have all 400 gems and 2 orbs, which means we can head to the exit. Yeah, this episode is 25 minutes long, and every episode is going to be very similar to it. Just because, well, gem amounts get longer. Orb amounts and requirements get harder. And, we still have a lot to unlock. So, let's head out of here. We got everything done. We don't want to watch this again. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's everything that I wanted to do in Idle Forest. Wait. Idle Springs. That's what it is. Idle Springs. And everything that we can in Summer Forest now that we have the ability to swim. And yeah. Doesn't that sound like fun? Yeah. And then maybe going into Colossus. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. In the next episode, I just said what we'll be doing. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.